Hello, I'm Jim Hoover and welcome to my video on observability. We're going to talk about ways to improve software systems through two different methods of looking at what our software systems are doing. One is on the system side and the other is on the user interface side. It's all meant to give the users a better experience as well as to reduce cost in development and product sustainment support. We will discuss observability in the software world and illustrate two important uses of it: improving system resilience, making the system more reliable with less downtime, and relatedly, making the systems easier to use, making sure we're building systems users want to use by tracking their experience through the software. These are two very different but related processes. In general, observability is the capability of seeing what's happening inside of the system. There are three key ideas for software observability. It's collecting the data, it's monitoring the system through dashboards or whatever we use to do that, and then it's analyzing the output to see what's happening in the system, both real time as well as after events or incidents. Or in the case of the user interface, looking at the user's total flow through the application to see how well our software is being used. There's three pillars to observability as well: logging, metrics, and tracing through the system. Most people probably are already aware of application performance monitoring, APM, and that's related to how we observe running systems on the server side to make sure they're performing as we'd expect. On the user interface side, product observability examines the use of product features in production to see how users actually use our applications. APM is about ensuring system performance is as we expect. No unexpected delays, no long waits for data from external systems, no unknown states of the system, and so forth. This is a critical concept for site reliability engineering. It's a discipline that Google pioneered many years ago, and Microsoft, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, etc. all have adopted site reliability engineering to make better systems. And APM works by instrumenting systems with logic to check the system states or performance values in real time. These values are often labeled as service level indicators or SLIs, and we can use special software to monitor the values of these SLIs over time and see if we need to alert on behavior that we're not expecting. We can put this information in dashboards like Splunk and other tools might, and we can use different alerting tools to pick that data out, and we can alert with email and text, etc. The basic premise is it's better for us to know when the system has problems before the users know the systems have problems. Product observability focuses on how users actually use the products. It's tracking which features are used, the order that the features are used, as well as the timing of those features too. By observing the application use, we can learn which of the products are most important to the users, which ones are being adopted, which features are not, how valuable is each feature. And it's similar, as we said, to APM, but instead of instrumenting SLIs on the server side, we're instrumenting the user interface itself, the menus, the dashboards, clicking of radio buttons, etc. And through observing how users go through a software system, we can find out what they want the most and make investment decisions on which features should we expand on and which might we eliminate if they're not being used. Why support it if the users aren't actually using it? We have to understand users might tell us a lot of things, but
they really speak to us when they use the application. See what they do, not necessarily what they say.
And with product observability, we can see how long users spend on each feature. We can follow the user's flow through the application to see how they're getting to where they're getting. There might be 2 or more ways to get through a certain function in your app. It's always nice to know, best to know, how the users think about it. And finally, just like in marketing, we can do A/B testing, which means to say if we've got 2 messages or 2 ways to communicate a topic, how can we best say that to the user so it's most quickly understood and acted upon? So we can put one message in a certain test and another message in another test and see via timing and product observability features how fast the user takes action after reading the instructions in the A or B test. And let me give you 4 reasons why we might want to use product observability in our application deployment process. First, we're going to understand users better. Second, we're going to have lower development costs over time. Third, our users are going to be happier. More user adoption, better for us as application developers. And lastly, corporately, we're going to have greater operational efficiencies, lower development costs, faster time between releases, etc. More features per release, and so forth. If you have any questions at all about any of the topics, APM or product observability, please feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. The QR code, you can use your phone to scan it. You can email me at theartofpatientmatching@gmail.com. And be sure to subscribe and follow the YouTube channel because I'm always putting up new content on related areas. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Take care.